Hello guys, it's Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. We are in Leesburg, Florida for a house wash, a pool deck cleaning. This is a block and brick home, has some brick to the bottom and the front. Okay, I'm showing you on the north side here where we have some buildup up top on the drip edge gutter line, and on the hardy board of the house right there you can see we have a lot of buildup here. Okay, we are going to soft wash that. Today we are going to use 2% to break that because this is a older home, so this algae right here may have been here for probably like a year and a half. Got some buildup on the back wall. This again north side, so it's not getting that much sunlight. So we're gonna hit it with a warm mix. We're not gonna play around with it. Go ahead and get it done. Inside here we have the pool deck. We have some weeds in the deck, so we're gonna use the turbo nozzle lightly on this right here to blow those weeds out. We got spots right here where water sits and puddles. We're going to get that cleaned up and pushed out onto the outside there. Also going to clean off with the wand. I'm going to clean off that brick outside of the pool deck area. But we just have some weeds growing here and some little buildup. Like I said, it's a house wash and a pool deck only cleaner. We're not cleaning the screens. We have buildup over here with some leaves and some debris. We're going to blow that out as well and clean this stuff up for them. This is the carport area, so we're going to clean a little bit up in here. Got to be careful because we got some electrical stuff up in here. We already taped off the socket right there. We taped off one in the back on the pool deck as well. So coming around to the front here, got this front window. It has mud dabblers on it. We're going to get those off. This here is the gutter line. And I believe the gutter is blown loose from probably one of our storms that we had here. So we got to be real gentle with that because it's missing a screw to the end. You can see that gap right there. Okay, this is the other side of the wall and it's built up on it. I want to show that gap where the screw is missing. It's gapped away from it a little bit. Okay, the front of the gutters is missing just a little bit of paint, but we're going to clean up any algae on it with the chemical mix. And we're just getting picture and video showing that. That's all. We're coming back around here to the front. We're gonna look at the front of the house here. We have some weed plants growing right there on the side of the house. It has those little like frog feet print or whatever you want to call them. Those don't come out from pressure. We can't get those off without damaging paint, so we don't mess with that. All right, guys, stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back here and we're doing some cleaning with the turbo nozzle. This is a good tool to have in your arsenal. This thing here is a very powerful tool, so be careful how you use it. Here we own an old painted pool deck and we're blowing weeds out. We have the thing throttled down, the 10-gallon a minute pressure washer that is, and we're just coming in real lightly with it. We're not getting hard or getting aggressive with it with the turbo nozzle. We are just using it gently to move some of these weeds out of the crack. It's the fastest way to do it. So that's why we chose to use this tool. I'm gonna get a little bit of this outside edging of the pool. It had a lot of mud and buildup on it right there, which was seeping right back in the inside of the pool deck. So went ahead and hit it with the turbo nozzle. You can also clean a driveway. It'll take a little longer, but you can clean driveways and other types of things with a turbo nozzle as well. Like I said, it's a handy tool. It is one that you should have on your trailer, truck, or whatever that you use for your pressure washing setup. Make sure you get your turbo nozzle and get one for the gallon per minute of machine that you use. Okay, we're back now putting down a 2% mix on this pool deck. We're gonna put this down and let it hang out for a little while. And yes, there is going to be some debris getting in the pool. They do have the skimmer working, so it will grab most of this stuff up and clean it up for you. But when you have a pool deck that has a lot of debris growing out of the deck, you are gonna get some stuff in the pool. So do not be afraid to go ahead and use your tools that you have to use to get the job done. Anyway, we're putting down this 2% mix and gonna give it a little dwell time. And since the back wall in the side on the north side only has one window, the one window is in the shade, I am going to go ahead and treat the side of the home as well while this pool deck get a little dwell time. So stay tuned. Okay, here we are, applying our mix 2% on the back wall. Remember I said this is the north side. It has only one window, the one you see ahead of us in the shaded area. So we can put our mix up here on it, and then we can allow for it to dwell while we do what we want to do. If we want to do the pool deck next, we can. If not, if we want to wash this wall off, we can. But anyway, watch the transition of this wall. You remember the dirty stuff that I showed you on the hardy board and on the facials and the gutters and the drip edges of this home. Now I'm putting the 2% up there, and I'm just touching up some of the green spots. And now we're gonna go on up, and you'll see the stuff start to roll off of the home. All this debris and all the algae and stuff. This mix, and it's around 78 degrees, maybe 80 degrees today. It doesn't take any time to activate and show transition. So I'm gonna get a better shot of this middle, because you can see right now the buildup on it. So we got it pointed there. I'm gonna check and make sure it's pointed so that you can see. I'm applying the mix right here, and it's just running off. It's running down nice and smooth. It's like putting some hot lava on something. This right here is gonna clean up really nice. The Comet P40, you know, it can put out good GPM. So it's a windy day. It's very windy outside, but it's no problem on a one-story house when you have this type of flow that you can apply your mix with. So now I want to get you another angle and show you still on this drip edge. You see that end is still very dirty right there. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it down there one time on it, and gonna get a little bit up top here. Gonna come down the brick wall a little bit just to coat it up and saturate it good with the mix. We're gonna rinse off with the pressure washer only because I'm gonna do that pool deck. So I'm just gonna use this to apply on this side. I'm gonna rinse off with the pressure washer. I just wanted to show you in real time. This hasn't been speeded up or anything like that. This is actually real time right here. And this is how the transition is working. And it's almost instantaneously. See right there, that last little bit of buildup that we had up there on it just came off, and we're not rinsing. We're still just applying. We're gonna rinse off with the J-rod and the pressure washer, but you can see that's already transitioned. It's good to go. It's ready for a rinse now. Put a little application right up there. Just double coating a little bit. Why not? I mean, this right here is coming clean. It's nice and easy. I'll go back to the back of the home here again. I'll just put just a little bit more touch up down on it. Look at that wall. She's cleaning up real good. We got one stain right there of algae. You've seen it. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot that right there with another little drop from the P40. I'm gonna show that to you on camera. We're gonna go ahead and hit it right there, and that's enough for it. It's gonna dissipate now. Yeah, it's just that easy, guys. It's just that easy when you have your mix dialed in right. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. We're rinsing with the pressure washer here. I speeded it up a little bit just for the sake of time, but you can see this wall had already cleaned up. We're rinsing it off, and it was already clean. The Kim had did the job, but we're just coming through rinsing her off real quick here for you guys, just to show you. Once you put down the right mix on this stuff, even when it looks, very dingy, you know, you can bring it back. You can really make a big difference with these jobs, and they're pretty straightforward, simple, and easy. All right, guys, stay tuned. Okay, we are rinsing this off, and we have marks down there from that's just previous wear from whoever's been pressure washing the pool deck, because we are soft washing it, because I don't want to add to the marks that are already down there. That's a screw that was on the ground. I put it in a bucket for them, but we're just rinsing this up, and it is speeded up so that for the sake of time here, just rinsing off debris. What we're doing now, we got the weeds out of the cracks. We see what we're working with for is the pool deck itself. So now we're just getting Kim off. We done went over this deck a couple different times with application of chemical just to soften everything up and get it as clean as possible. Basically, we're getting this as clean as possible under the table now, getting any debris and back in this corner where the water sits at. I'm gonna give that a little good cleaning right there. And sorry about that camera, guys. The Lone One, I got the chesty mount on. The chesty mount with the Lone One is getting in the way a little bit of the shot. But you can see basically it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm doing here. With I'm using my J-rod, and I'm going over the edges of the pool and getting the debris out. And some is getting in the pool, in case you're wondering. But they do have the skimmer running, so the skimmer will get that stuff and suck it in and get rid of it. But there's no way not to. Like I said, there was a lot of debris on this pool deck. We're just going over it, and we're gonna hit this right here on the outside. These stonework. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, and we're gonna be on to the rest of the house wash here momentarily. So stay tuned for some more washing. Okay, here we are now. We're applying Kim to the back of the house here, and we're putting a 2% on it. We're gonna get these the facials up there in the back wall, that door also. Got caught right there, needed some more hose, so I had to go and get it from stuck underneath the door. And we're gonna go on over to the side, and we're gonna put a little treatment down on the side wall. The outside of the wall, the gutter line had a hole in it, and it had some leaves in it, so we blew those out, and it was a lot of different algae and debris what came down from that, so we got that all nice and cleaned up. The window, we cleaned it up really well as well too. Then of course I put another treatment down on this deck, because just trying to get as many treatments down on that deck as I can as I got it clean to, you know, help it out, to brighten it. Because we want it to pop tomorrow or either later on this evening for the customer, so when they see it, they'll know there's a big difference. All the weeds are gone, it's cleaned up nicely, at least I think so. Anyway, I'm over here and I'm applying Kim, and I'm gonna cut the Kim off from on my remote so I can do my rinse. I won't have to go back, and I'm not gonna change up guns. We're gonna go ahead and do the rinse with the P40 on the back of this property. Okay, which is what I'm doing. I didn't angle the camera exactly right, but you can see all that coming down off of the screen and off of that gutter line, which was a lot of dirt and buildup. So we got all those leaves out of the gutter that was stuck in that hole. Push that out, and we're on the rinse mode. So we're rinsing down all this stuff over here. Gonna rinse down the windows. You're gonna again see from the windows, you're gonna see a lot of buildup that was there is gonna come down too. Right there, if you're paying attention, we got a lot of that buildup off of there. So it's rinsing up really nicely. It's gonna come out real nice and squeaky clean. After we get the whole house washed, we are gonna do a recap and show the whole property and how it turned out. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we are back. I have already applied Kim. I am in rinse mode. We are rinsing the Kim off of this here house. I have already off camera treated all of this right here with Kim, and we are in the rinse mode stage of this video. The blue car sitting to my right hand side, I had sprayed it with the power washer with fresh water because I figured it'd get some mist on it because how high the wind is today. And that car cleanup, it had a lot of pollen on it, by the way, so that really helped it out. I am going to rinse it again with the P40 because we're pulling pure water through here now. We've been spraying and rinsing for over 3 minutes, so all came out of the line. We're going to hit this one more time, wet her back up. Got this car looking good right along with the house. That was free of charge, complimentary by Essential Pressure Washing. Thank you very much. Anyway, we are rinsing out this carport area and getting the facials and the soffits. I'm hitting the outside border edge of that. Now I'm back. I'm bringing you guys in under the carport with me as I rinse this stuff up. I had already removed the mud dobblers from off the window. There were 2 of them there. We got those bad boys down and off, and we're just rinsing everything up. And then we're going to put the mat back to the door. We're going to remove tape off of the electrical behind the grill over there. And we're going to do a final walkthrough. But right now we're just rinsing stuff up. I'm going to hit this little window back here in the back. And I needed a little more hose. That's one thing I had to keep on top of, this hose management. Anyway, we're getting more hose right now so that we can pull to this back area. And I can rinse up right back there. And I'm going to bring the camera, give you guys a little closer view of what I'm doing. Here we are. Come on with me. See that little window right there? We're gonna go ahead. We had already treated it. We'll go ahead and give it a little light rinse along with the floor because they sit out here and they want to enjoy their carport. We want to get it just a little clean, as clean as possible. We're working around all the obstacles or all the different chairs and tables. But anyway, we are cleaning it, getting it nice and squeaky clean. And then we are going to show you guys the aftermath. Stay tuned. Okay, all complete, washed up, nice and clean. We got the mud dobblers off the window. Got all of that nice and clean. It had tape up there, storm damage. Got this clean up under here as possible. Okay, let's take a look around on the north side. Remember, north side this morning had algae, and I showed the video actually of me cleaning it and rinsing it, and it was rinsing right away, as you can see. Truly came out clean. Back here, the pool deck, I rinsed off some of this. This is older paint, and it has a lot of missing paint. I can put the stuff back down here. The dark marks All dark marks are where it was previously pressure washed, and someone put a high pressure or either a surface cleaner down and lifted paint. Okay. Walls came out nice. So we are done here. Those right there are surface cleaner marks from someone who did it before, not from me. All this is missing paint. That's paint. That's dirt coming from the outside. Can't get it gone. Just a bad collection spot. That is missing paint again right there. Okay. This puppy is done. Get your back closed, baby girl. There you go. Close you up. Come on now. I know you're closed. Somehow. We're about to close and go out the other door. Let's see. Do I have to close it from the inside? It's not coming all the way in is the problem. It's not coming all the way in. There you go. It's a little better. Right there it has that little deficit. I'm not gonna keep on doing that. Have algae on this wall. Had algae back there, is all gone. Nice and clean. That's not algae, that's some type of paint. The wall came out nice and bright. Again. Got our tape up. That window has a crack. I didn't do it. It was, of course, already like that. Anyway, we all rolled up. Thanks for watching. Peace.